Well, it's Pride Month again. And what was once a month for LGBT people to celebrate their struggles and their triumphs has become an exhausting, tedious battle month where every homophobic and transphobic loser on the internet doubles down on bigotry and forces LGBT people to defend their existence from an army of low-IQ, chud-flake nitwits who are terrified of their own secret lusts for getting gruesomely butt-pounded by threateningly large penises. That's not just a talking point, by the way. Literally every single homophobic person is a closet case. And this can be demonstrated by evidence. In 1993, behavioral clinician Henry Adams conducted an experiment on 64 straight-identifying men, 35 of whom were homophobic, and 29 of whom were not. These men were shown sexually explicit images, while the circumference of their penises were being monitored by an arousal device, a device to measure arousal called a penile plethysmograph. Ooh, fancy. The results are exactly what you would expect. The participants were exposed to 3 types of sexually explicit videos: heterosexual, male homosexual, and lesbian. The researchers measured changes in the penile circumference of the individuals to determine sexual arousal while watching these videos. The results showed that both homophobic and non-homophobic men exhibited arousal when watching heterosexual and lesbian videos. However, only the homophobic men showed an increase in penile erection when exposed to male homosexual videos. Now, however, the study is not without its critics. Some critics of the study say that it should be noted that anxiety can also cause the penis to become erect. Never happened to me. I've never been anxious. Oh shit, anxiety boner, but I guess that's the excuse. So it's possible that homophobic men were not actually aroused, but merely anxious. Yeah, I'm sure they were anxious. Anxious about the fact that the machine strapped to their dicks could tell that they were aroused by watching gay dudes have sex. If you're a trans person watching this right now, I'm sure you're well aware of the concept of the chaser. This is a person who is obsessed with trans people, especially trans women. In public, this often takes the form of posting anti-trans memes on social media and publicly decrying trans people. But then these same guys sliding into the DMs of trans girls looking to hook up. Almost every trans woman I know has had multiple experiences with these guys. Sites like 4chan are hotbeds of 2 things: right-wing ideology and porn. And one of the most popular genres of pornography on the whole site is traps, dick girls, tranny porn. There are way too many guys out there publicly telling us that they hate trans women and think they're ugly, but then privately they're spraying big loads to the thought of sucking trans girl dick. It's why my second most triggering tweet of all time was just me repeating the words pregnant men, dick girls, pregnant men, dick girls over and over again. This got both Ben Shapiro and J.K. Rowling upset. Because at the end of the day, that's what they're both scared of the most: girl dick. It's not the girl dicks themselves, mind you. It's how those girl dicks make them feel. They feel this intoxicating mixture of revulsion, but attraction that they can't reconcile. This is a map showing the popularity of the search term she-male. You'll notice that the highest concentration of searches comes from the Deep South. X-Hamster has also released data showing that search terms like tranny and T-girl are most popular in states like Texas, Alabama, Arizona, Georgia, and Louisiana. If you live in a state that Trump has on lockdown, then chances are good that searches for trans porn are higher there. If you live in a state with anti-trans legislation on the books, chances are that searches for trans porn are higher there. The same is true for gay searches, by the way. Pornhub shows where most of its gay viewers come from, and surprise, surprise, the South is once again the big hotbed of hot guys in bed. In fairness, states like New York and California also have a lot of gay search interests, but that's probably because a lot of gay people feel the need to flee to those states from the backwoods hick towns they had the misfortune of being born in. But states like Louisiana, Mississippi, and Florida, some of the most homophobic states on the map, are brimming with gay porn searches. So if you're scrolling through Twitter or YouTube or TikTok or wherever, and you see someone being homophobic this Pride, remember that they're just a closet case who can't get over their own barely suppressed lust for dick. Such people should probably be pitied. But I'm not going to be the one to pity them. I think they suck. If this was 1955, I'd pity them. But if in 2024 you're an adult who is still too big of a pussy to just admit you like dick, then you're a fucking loser and you're a goddamn coward. And the next time you blow one of your sad little confused loads after watching a trans woman tug on her big sausage sword, or two gay dudes going at it, I want you to remember that fact about yourself. Mix that into your little emotional cocktail of guilt and self-doubt. Remember that you're a fucking coward. I want you to feel like absolute dog shit that you've decided to make your cowardice someone else's problem. You're a coward who tries to tear people down for daring to be braver than you are, for daring to live authentically, for daring to not be a repressed little faggot bitch. Pride should not be a culture war battleground. It should be a simple celebration of LGBT people, their history, their struggles, their contributions. That's it. I'm the Amazing Atheist.